Now, if you're a Chargers fan, are you happy with Norv Turner being gone? Or is it based on who comes in for him?
I don't know. Norv Turner was his time. Kind of like you knew it was Andy Reid's time. But I don't know who they're going to go out there and get that's going to come in. They lack too much talent. They've given up talent in the last few years. Talent in Vincent Jackson. Talent in even going back when they let Tomlinson go and when they let Tolbert go and they let talented guys leave. Malcolm Floyd.
Well, Floyd's there.
Who's the other Floyd I'm thinking of then?
They let go of
who am I thinking of?
Vincent Jackson.
I know they
was the
Vincent
main
Jackson.
man they let go of.
No, because this year they had. Maybe they did have Floyd.
No, the guy they lost was Vincent Brown. Last season, not this season that's still going on, but last season they had Vincent Brown, Vincent Jackson, and Malcolm Floyd.
Yeah.
And Floyd and Jackson kept fighting injuries, so Brown kept getting a lot of playing time. Brown was just like Jackson, 6'4", 6'5", 200-something pounds, like just a beastly man of a wide receiver. But he got hurt and broke his leg early in the preseason and missed all year. That man was meant to fill in for Vincent Jackson. I think him being healthy does make a difference on their offense. To me, their biggest issue is once LaDainian Tomlinson went and they thought Ryan Matthews was going to be able to fill his shoes, they made a major mistake with that judgment and talent.
Yeah.
Ryan Matthews is a talented guy. Can't stay healthy. But when he's on the field, pretty talented.
Yeah, but they lost a guy like Tolbert. No, but also, too, Tolbert. Tolbert was a big part of their run game. Big part of their offense, especially short yardage, goal line. It's a little bowling ball.
Yes.
They just let him go. They've lost talent on the defensive side of the ball. They're not the team they were 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
No, they're not. They
have an aging Antonio Gates. They're just not the same.
No.
So I think it could be a good move for Norv Turner to get out from under that. But in the same respect, I don't know who would want to come in and take the San Diego job, other than it being beautiful all year round there. What's the real grabbing point? At least you got Phillip Rivers. You got a quarterback who could throw the ball. Other than that, you don't have much else there. Nothing really entices me. Nothing says, oh, that's San Diego. They're, a piece or two away.
Yeah, I'm looking at their roster right now. They got a couple decent players defensively, some young talent. Corey Legit, he's just finished his second year. Definitely saw a difference in him this year compared to his rookie year. You also have Melvin Ingram, their first-round pick from this past year. He didn't do too much. Believe it or not, to give the Jets one positive, if you're only going on 1 year, Quentin Coples had a better year than Melvin Ingram. If you're only going on 1 year, which we're not, obviously. You do not judge draft picks until you're 3-4 years down the road. Unless they're just freaks of nature. Like, we're going to make our judgments on Luck and Wilson.
Even with Coples, just still have no pass rush.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, but, I mean, people were freaking out all over New York. How are you going to take Coples over Ingram, blah, blah, blah. Well, for 1 year, they made the right choice. But, I mean, then you still got Sean Phillips, who is, a shadow of himself, of what he used to be. You got Takeo Spikes. He's just getting old. But to me, what surprised me the most is this is a team that just last year, and I could be wrong, it might be the year before, but I'm pretty sure just last year, this team was number 1 in offense and number 1 in defense, but still went 8-8 and didn't make the playoffs because their special teams suck so bad. Am I correct? Was that last year that the Chargers did that? It was either last year or the year before, but they were first in offense, first in defense, yet last in special teams. That wasn't
last year, I don't think.
And they went 8-8 on the year and didn't make the playoffs. I think it was last year because all 4 teams in the AFC West, yeah, it was last year. They were number 1 in offensive yardage and number 1 in defensive yards allowed. but they were last place in special teams. And they were the biggest proof in the world that this game of football is more than just 2 phases. All 3 phases make a difference in your world of football.
They do.
How different does your Giants season go if Tynes makes a couple of those field goals? How different does that Saints game go against the Giants if David Wilson doesn't have 224 return yards?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, to me, I look at this Chargers team and, yeah, they're not as talented as they were 06, 07, right in that window. But it's not like they don't have talent. And I think this is a roster that I just think Norv Turner's just not right for them. Perhaps that's something to do with it.